Hi supervisors, I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough on how to use Paychex to verify time punches and to make changes. Now I'm going to have a bookmark for the Paychex Flex website located on the computer at the supervisor's desk. It will be on the taskbar up here and named Paychex Flex right here. And then of course you'll have to log in using your credentials. Hopefully by now you have all tested it or signed up so that you can log in when we're ready to start the Paychex rollout. So first thing is you will click on the Paychex Flex, log in accordingly. I'm obviously already logged in. If you go to the left side panel here, you can click on time and attendance. Once you are here, you want to make sure that time cards is selected. Sometimes it might default to home. If you default to home, go ahead and click on time cards. Once you do that, you should have a complete list of all employees over here on the left side. I prefer to have mine organized by last name, so you can change that using the tabs here at the top. I've already inputted a fake shift here for Barry, and so all shifts that they've clocked in and out for should show up right here in the primary window. So here I have that Barry worked a shift on 7/29 from 9:30 in the morning to 5 p.m. Okay, and he worked an indoor gondolier shift. Now all of these items here can be changed right from this window. If, for instance, Barry was actually late for his shift, we can click on that time, enter 10A, hit save, and that'll automatically adjust it to 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., showing 7 hours. Now we can change that back to 9:30. And then this will automatically adjust to 7.5 hours. You can change the clock in, the clock out time as well. And you can also change the job codes. So just like in ADP, we have job codes that need to correspond with what shift and what ride they worked. So if you click on the job code here, it's called organizational unit, you will have to change these, and it should be 600, 601, 601, right, for an indoor gondolier. From here, you can also change them to captain or outdoor or trainer or whatever their corresponding job codes are. So if Barry worked an outdoor shift, we would change the department to 602 outdoor gondolier and the department over here to 600, 602 outdoor gondolier, and then hit apply. And that will automatically change it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and change that back now to 601 indoor gondolier, 601 indoor gondolier. And again, you can put captains here as well. Okay. Now, once you have verified that all the information on their time punch is correct, you will again verify it by clicking this check mark, again, just like we did in ADP. If this entry is completely wrong, you're going to hit this X. So you will go up here underneath the day, put your cursor there, and the X should appear. You will hit that button, and you have a choice here to delete the clock in, the clock out, or delete all. We're going to delete all. Now suppose that a gondolier did not clock in or out for their entire shift, which does happen on occasion. You're going to go up here and you're going to click add shift. And then you're going to click add work shift. There is an option here to add punch. We'll get to that shortly. But if we're adding an entire shift for a gondolier, we're going to hit add work shift. Now we have clock in and clock out. So we're going to change the clock in time to 9:30 a.m. I hit tab, and the clock out time to 5 p.m. Okay, so now we have a clock in of 9:30, a clock out of 5. The branch is 600, the department is indoor gondolier, the distribution is indoor gondolier. So 601, 601. Again, you can change these all from here to outdoor gondolier, captain, trainer, etc. Once these are all once these all correspond to the shift that the gondolier actually worked, you're going to hit save, and then it'll show up here as normal, and then verify by checking the box. Okay. Now let's go ahead and delete this again. Now let's say a gondolier simply forgot to clock in or clock out. All you have to do is, instead of adding work shift, you're going to add punch, and that'll just be a single clock in or clock out. So we're going to clock Barry in again at 9:30 a.m. We're going to have him work an outdoor shift this time. Outdoor gondolier, outdoor gondolier. Don't worry about additional options at the bottom. Just go ahead and hit save. So now we see that Barry is clocked in at 9:30 a.m. And then let's say he also forgot to clock out later. We're going to go and add punch. Change this drop down here to clock out. Change the time to 5 p.m. and hit save. And so now, as you can see, he's clocked in at 9:30 and clocked out at 5 p.m. Okay? You can also change the date from here. You can change the date from here by selecting the time. And then let's say it was the day before. Let's say it was the 29th. We're going to change that to the 29th and then hit save. And then we're going to change this to the 29th and hit save. If you don't do that, you see he will now have worked 31 and a half hours, and we don't want that. So you're going to click on the 29th there and hit save. Okay, now 7.5 hours. 7:29, 9:30 to 5 p.m. and then verify by checking the box. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and do this again, but this time we're going to do an overnight shift. I mean, a PM inside full shift, let's say on a Friday night, okay? One thing I want to make sure that you know, let's say, so Friday night was, we're clocking in at July 29th, clocked in at 4:15 p.m. For the clock out time, you want to make sure that the date is changed to the corresponding day, right? Because he is clocking out at 12:15 a.m. Oops. 12:15 a.m. Just like that, okay? So again, clock in 7:29, 4:15 p.m. Clock out 7:30, 12:15 a.m. Indoor gondolier, save. Okay? Just like that for 8 hours right there. Confirm again, clock in 4:15 p.m., clock out 12:15 a.m., 8 hours, verify, and you're done. And that's it. You can then select the next person down the list and so on, just like normal.